Hey Aries, welcome back, and anyone that's new, welcome here. All is welcome. I'm going to be looking into your past, current, and future energies for the week of October 18th through the 24th. I hope this content brings some form of value into your life, and before I got on, I meditated on you Aries. All right, so I definitely received something about water or watermelon infused water. Literally just got that in the meditation. So I don't know if you guys love watermelon. Some of you may enjoy watermelon a lot. It could be like one of your favorite fruits. It could be that you were drinking watermelon infused water. Like, I don't know. So you may like it. Maybe it's something to try if you've always wanted to try it. I don't know. I'm also receiving something on the lines of there's a song called Shine Bright by Major. He's a really good artist, but anyways, I did get this song, but it was a lyric that specifically came through, and it was shine bright and never ever let it die. So keep shining bright and don't ever let it die. Keep shining your light, okay, Aries? You are a beautiful light. You're very independent. Continue to do so. It's beautiful. Keep shining bright, though, Aries. Keep shining bright. If you've ever had doubt, keep shining bright, okay? Maybe it's a song to listen to as well. I'm also getting something where there was bananas, something about bananas. Maybe you have a banana a day. Or you like that. Maybe it's one of your favorite fruits. But I'm definitely getting fruit with you, Aries. So I don't know if you love fruit. Maybe you eat fruit a lot. But that's what I got in the meditation. If it resonates, fantastic. If not, just dismiss it and let's get into the reading, all right? Do take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is a general reading. Also, energies can be reversed, so I could be talking to a cross-watcher. All right, let's see what we have for my lovely Aries. What do we have for Aries, please, for the week of October 18th through the 24th? Please give me a clear message. What do we have for Aries? What do we have for Aries for the week of October 18th through the 24th? What do we have for Aries? Some of you, I feel like you were dealing with a third-party situation, okay? That's what I'm kind of getting here. Starting to come through. What do we have for Aries, please, for the week of October 18th through the 24th? Please give me a clear message. There it is. Oh boy, Aries. Okay. I think you are shining bright, though. I think you're shining bright. Nothing's going to stop an Aries, right? Love it. All right. So starting off your reading, we have the Five of Wands crossed with the Two of Swords, baby. Not the best energy, to be honest with you. In the present moment, maybe you're dealing with conflict here, okay, over a situation where maybe you're not seeing eye to eye with somebody. Maybe you're also having internal conflict as well. There could be a feeling of feeling stuck, some form of duality in the mind here, which direction to take. Some of you have a choice between two people. I will say that, with the Two of Swords being in the middle here. It's a challenging card. You may not be seeing eye to eye with somebody here. It could also even signify outsiders, where maybe your family, you're not even getting along with your family for some of you. That may resonate for a few of you, honestly, with the Five of Wands. Just a lot of possibly drama. Maybe you have a lot of family drama going on, or you're having disagreements or arguments with family. It could even just be even friends, for that matter. But at the same time, some of you, it is just one specific person. I will say that, where some of you could have different backgrounds, or you're not very understanding of one another of something, or there is something where there's one specific challenge that both of you may have, and you still cannot get on the same page. Some of you could be trying to really stay grounded and leveled, is what I'm getting for some of you. Some of you could be suppressing any type of feelings as well, maybe because you feel like it's best to do so, like because you can't get on the same page with somebody or even family, you feel it's best to just kind of suppress your emotions. For some of you, that can be difficult. So for some, I'm gonna possibly suggest journaling can happen. If you're not journaling right now, journaling really helps to release our feelings and emotions and the suppressions that we've had deep down, and it helps us to get into the flow. It helps you get connected to your inner child as well. So for some of you, that will be beneficial if you're not yet doing it. Obviously, you have free will, so you don't have to, take my suggestion at all right? In the distant past, we have the Queen of Wands. Really beautiful energy. This is some form of passion, drive. I'm definitely seeing a power couple. Maybe that's somebody that you were dealing with or somebody you may end up dealing with. But some of you, this is someone who's extremely spiritual, very powerful, very passionate, maybe a leader of some sort, a spiritual leader of some sort, because this is someone who's very spiritual. Someone who's very attractive, magnetic, beautiful, whether you're a man or a woman here, okay? So that's amazing. So we'll see what that's about. In the recent past, we have the Six of Pentacles. So there's something about good give and take here, or giving to others. Maybe you're serving in your community, serving just in your, serving maybe a value of yours where you end up loving to give to others, okay? So we'll see. What's crowning you in your focus is the Sun card. Happiest card in the deck. So let me just say this. That song could come through because shine bright and never, ever let it die. So if you're in this energy and you're in the happiest card in the deck here, keep doing it. Keep shining bright. Keep shining your light, okay? Definitely listen to that song here, okay? In the midst of all the chaos, keep shining. Keep your joy. Keep trying to stay present. That's something I feel like you are focused on. Happiness, joy. What brings you joy? Ask yourself, what brings you joy? Do something that you used to do, you used to love doing as a kid. Maybe that will bring up some form of joy within you, okay? Some form of comfort. So we'll see. In the near future, you have the Three of Swords. Third party situation possibly you're dealing with. Some form of heartbreak or separation. Yeah, so some of you in the near future, there could be some form of pain you're still dealing with, or a third party situation that's happened here in the near future. So we'll see what that's about, okay? In your subconscious, and what you may not be aware of, is a Death card, okay? This is something that is hidden. You're going through a lot of change, a lot of transformation. I feel like it's for the better, okay? As I always say, with death comes new beginnings. When one door closes, another one begins or opens. So try and be as positive as possible. Try to look at the silver lining, especially if you're going through this Five of Wands, Two of Swords. This is like, trying to, I feel like, maintain your sanity, okay? So I feel like you are going through some form of transformation. But in the end, it can happen and it's for the better, right? It's all about how we look at things. It's all about perspective, okay? In your strength here is the Queen of Cups. So I feel like you're very intuitive. Some of you are very much intuitive empaths, okay? You could be very much that way. Someone who may really express themselves, okay? You could be a very expressive Aries, okay? Honestly, I don't feel like Aries has a filter sometimes, which actually doesn't have to be a bad thing, okay? You say how it is, and that's that. But I feel like you can do it in a loving way as well, okay? With the Queen of Cups, you say it in a loving way. You may be a very loving person. I do feel that way, especially with the Six of Pentacles being in the recent past. I feel like you do have a lot to give. You have a really, really good heart, and you may be very expressive. A lot of you have really deep emotions. Some of you, your moon could be a water sign, okay, is what I'm getting. You could even have a moon in your water sign in your Venus, or you may have lots of water in your chart, okay? So yeah. In your hopes and fears here is the Eight of Wands. So I feel like this is maybe hoping for some form of communication, fast communication. Some of you are even hoping to maybe travel, okay? Maybe you're trying to do something where you want to travel, maybe where you haven't gone before. Maybe that's something that's really sparked your interest. Some of you could have a Aries North Node where there could be that. It depends on what house it is, especially if it's in the 9th house. It's all about travel. So there's something like that. Okay, for some of you that could be very well the case. Okay, so we'll see. Possible outcome is the King of Wands. Okay, with the King of Wands, this is someone who's extremely passionate, someone who looks fantastic, man, woman, doesn't matter. This is the loyal partner. This is someone who's extremely passionate, somebody that is generous. This could be also an entrepreneur. Both of you, someone you're connected to could also be an entrepreneur or becoming an entrepreneur as well. But this is a power couple because you have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, okay? So there's a lot of passion here. It could be that you're attracting the same vibration or the same energy as you, which is definitely the case, okay? When you're in a high vibing energy, you can attract that same energy, okay? So we'll see. We're going to clarify. All right, let's do this. Why the Queen of Wands in the distant past? Why the Queen of Wands? Why the Queen of Wands? Why the Queen of Wands? 8 of Pentacles, King of Swords, 10 of Cups. So there does feel like there was a lot of passion in this connection. At the same time, there is a 10 of Cups, so this was some form of emotional fulfillment here in the distant past. Could have been a life partner that you felt was the one, maybe, in the distant past. Somebody that maybe you have a family with, or you saw somebody that you could have actually a family with, okay? With the 10 of Cups, this is everything. This is beautiful. It's love. It's not, you know, it's not... It looks joyful, and I feel like with the 8 of Pentacles, maybe you really worked on it. You put your time and energy into it. You try to maybe master some form of connection with somebody, but maybe at the same time, it didn't work out with that 5 of Wands where, hey, you know what? We're having lots of arguments. We're having lots of disagreements. This isn't going to work. You know, if it's causing you a headache, because some of you may have actually gotten a headache from this connection. Maybe it was a constant, I'm getting a headache all the time. I'm not feeling very good because we're always having arguments, especially if you're an intuitive empath. A lot of you need that time alone, okay? Some of you, if there's not peace or there's too much arguments, you can actually, you know, physically feel ill. Okay, especially if you're an intuitive empath where you can pick up on people's feelings. So this could have been the case here, okay? I feel like you may have put a lot of time and energy into it. Some of you started some form of new endeavor is what I'm getting. Could be an entrepreneur. You could be an entrepreneur where you started something, you try to master it, you put a lot of time and energy into it. I feel like you really made a decisive decision. Interesting enough, the King of Swords has, if you see, there's crows over here. I was seeing crows in the sky, so some of you, there's some form of significance about crows, or maybe you're just really in your head about certain things. I do see swords out as being the challenging card here. I feel like there could have been someone who was a very rigid person in this connection in the distant past, whether that's you or someone you're connected to. There could have been a lot of rigidness. That's what I'm getting. Kind of cold, rigid, kind of like a my way or the highway type of energy. Some of you could do art. Maybe you like artsy stuff. Okay, let's go to the 6 of Pentacles in the recent past. Why the 6 of Pentacles? Why the 6 of Pentacles, please? Okay, that wanted to come out. Oh, these 3 wanted to come out. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, and the 3 of Wands. So I feel like there's a new beginning here, okay? It does feel like with the 4 of Swords, this can be healing. So some of you in the recent past are trying to heal. Some of you are overgiving. Aries, that could be you, where you're just over giving and it's exhausting you on a mental level. Some of you need to take a break, okay? You're doing a lot of giving to others, and maybe it's time to really give to yourself, okay? I do see an Ace of Pentacles, so there's new beginnings here. It could be even a work situation. There's something about finding balance, though, because I feel like you really have put time and energy into something new. Some of you are definitely entrepreneurs, I will say that, okay? Keep shining your light, because I'm seeing a lot of beauty coming from you. Keep shining your light. Keep shining bright. I'm definitely getting a lot of bright energy from you, even through the chaos, okay? I do feel like there's something about you waiting on something with the Three of Wands. Maybe you're putting time and energy into work and you're waiting on possibly results. But obviously, my only suggestion is to really enjoy the journey, enjoy the process, and not the outcome. Some of you may actually need to hear that. You know, you take it how it resonates, leave what doesn't, right? So anyways, I do feel like maybe you started some form of new job. Maybe you give to others a lot, volunteer. I'm getting a soup kitchen, okay? I don't know why. Maybe you went to a soup kitchen for the homeless, or something of that nature, okay? Some of you are really, really into really helping others, which is beautiful, right? But there's something about really taking care of yourself, taking a break. You could be overly exhausting yourself here. Also, there's something about waiting on something. If it's a person, there's something about don't wait anymore. That's what I'm getting. Just don't wait anymore, because you could be overly thinking about this person. This person could live in your head here, and you're just waiting on somebody or something with a good give and take as well, okay? That's what I'm getting. I mean, I don't necessarily feel like a lot of you are waiting on somebody. I feel like it's more so like work related. Maybe you are waiting for that one person that you're trying to manifest that could give a good give and take with you, as long as it flows, right? As long as it flows. Let's go to the Sun for what's crowning you in your focus. Man, it's beautiful to see an Aries that is going through some form of chaos, whether that's with family, friends, a specific person, yet you have the happiest card in the deck that's crowning you in your focus. It's not going to stop you. Don't let it stop you. Keep shining your light, keep shining bright, okay? And don't ever let it die, okay? Let's go to that Sun. What a Sun card. Justice, Seven of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Some of you have a lot of options when it comes to love here. You could be going through some form of divorce even with the Justice being here, okay? And you're still shining your light. Keep shining bright, okay? And don't ever let it die. I keep being told to say this because I feel like maybe, Aries, you're strong, you're independent, and some of you did get married. There was a life partner at some in the distant past at one point, but maybe you are going through some form of divorce with the Justice being here. It could even be something that was like a very karmic partner. If it wasn't a marriage, it could have been a very karmic partner, especially if there was a third-party situation, which I felt like I was picking up on in the meditation. And I feel like maybe it's confusing you with the Seven of Cups, you know, and your emotions. A lot of you are trying to suppress the emotions because there's a lot of confusion. Some of you have a choice between two people. Or there's something about an indecision, okay? An indecision about something here, maybe around a marriage. Doesn't have to be, or just wanting fairness and balance inside a connection. Some of you, it's almost like getting frustrated because it's like, why can't we not get on the same page? Like, why does it have to be this hard is what I'm getting from some of you. Like, it literally just came through. I got this intuitive hit where it's like, why does it really have to be this hard? Why? Like, that's what I'm getting at. Like, you're questioning this. It's like you go back and forth with your emotions. Like, maybe one day you decide on this and then the next day you decide on this, okay? Especially if you have Libra in your chart. I will say Libras are very indecisive. So some of you have Libra in your chart. Or you could be dealing with a Libra just like that. Okay, let's go to the Three of Swords. Why the Three of Swords in the near future? The Hermit, Three of Swords, the Chariot. I feel like you're moving on from a third-party situation. So there was possibly a third-party situation with you guys. Third party doesn't necessarily mean it has to be another person between you. Could be. It could even be family or friends that were in between you guys. It could be some form of behavior. It could be distance that's between you guys. It could also signify, you know, a romantic partner, okay? But I feel like for the most part, with this third party situation, I feel like you're moving on from it, okay? I feel like you're really trying to take initiative and move on, okay? With the Chariot, some of you are moving away. Like some of you are actually going to move. Something like that is coming through with the Chariot. For some reason, this is someone who there's something at a distance. There's definitely something at a distance. Could be a person specifically. Some of you may want to be moving to a new city. I do feel like a lot of you want to travel. Maybe you are traveling. You could even travel for work for some of you. But with the Hermit being here, I feel like deep within, you're still dealing with some form of pain because of somebody may have chosen somebody over you, or you're dealing with this feeling of pain and separation, because maybe at one point, like I said, the Ten of Cups is beautiful. It's love. And maybe you were like, you know, I really love this person and it still freaking hurts. And that's okay. If it does still hurt, give yourself that grace. It may not be something that heals overnight, but definitely heal it to feel it. Give yourself, I wouldn't say a timeline, but continue to grow through it, embrace the pain, and learn from it, okay? So I feel like that's something that came through. So I feel like that it's deeply with the Hermit and the Three of Swords, it still does hurt. You know, it still does hurt, but I feel like you have that power and that drive, that willpower to move forward and move beyond it, which is beautiful, Aries, okay? Let's go to the Death card. Why the Death card? For the subconscious and what you may not be aware of. Why the Death card? Why the Death card? I just randomly got someone eating rice, okay? So maybe you like rice or you ate rice recently. You could be watching this eating rice. I don't know. Maybe you're going to cook it for dinner or lunch or something. Something about rice. You could have had sushi. I don't know. I just got rice all of a sudden. Interesting. Okay. So that was random. Let's go to this subconscious. Five of Swords, the High Priestess, Queen of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of love. And it's a little bit self-sabotaging in your subconscious because of the Five of Swords, okay? So you're trying to move away from this person or situation with a death. But I feel like intuitively you do have tons of love for this person. This is someone who's extremely intuitive. I just want you to know, Aries, you are very intuitive. Some of you could be able, some of you can channel, okay? Some of you can even channel. For some of you is what I'm getting. That's a very specific message. So a lot of you can channel. There's very much an intuitive person here. I will say that. But there's a self-sabotaging energy, whether that's on your end or their end. I will have to be honest with you 100%. I do feel like some of you may be like, no, I'm moving away from this. I've moved on from this, but yet deep down at the core, you really love this person, and it's so hard. And I do feel like some of you are like, man, why does it have to be this hard? Why? Like, why does it have to be this hard to get on the same page with somebody? Maybe it's the hardest, maybe it's the person, a person that you've loved so much, but it's the hardest person to get along with. Like, that's what I'm getting. Let's go to the Queen of Cups for the strength. Sometimes it's like that, I guess. Sometimes it's like that. Let's go to the Queen of Cups. Yeah, Queen of Wands for your strength. Four of Wands. Oh, wait, Two of Wands. Lots of Wands here. And that's your energy. Fantastic. That's all your energy here. So I feel like you're in this energy of very much, you're a very magnetizing person. Okay, a lot of you, like I said, you have several options in love. Possibly, you may really attract people by your light, your beauty, something like that. Your passion. You may be very out there. Your personality may be like spunky. You may have some form of, you know, beautiful attitude, maybe a positive light for those out there. And I feel like you attract people because of that. Okay, some of you know that. Okay, some of you really know that. Considering, not in a bad way, like if you know your truth, you know your truth. Okay, but I do feel like there's definitely something about your community, helping others. Definitely a lot about your community and helping others. I feel like you're doing a lot of future planning. You're looking into your future. You're trying to like move away from your past, look into your future. You have a lot of passion about your community. You have a lot of passion when it comes to like home life, possibly. I'm getting like a lot of your like wifey or husband material here. Okay, I'm just getting that because you got the Queen of Cups too. Like that's someone who's super naturally nurturing, intuitive, helpful. On top of the fact that you're exuding beauty, you're a very powerful, passionate person. So I'm getting that with the Four of Wands. That could be like, to me, it's like a symbol of marriage and engagement. So a lot of you are like the wifey, husband material. Like, who can't resist an Aries, right? So that's what I'm getting. But I feel like you're really into this future planning, looking into your future. Okay. Let's go to this 8 of Wands for the hopes and fears. Why the 8 of Wands? Why the 8 of Wands? 2 of Cups, Strength, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of you are really in that single life here, but I feel like you're ready to mingle, honestly. I feel like you really want to attract that same energy you give off, you know? You want that person that can be a power couple with you, right? Someone that has that high vibing energy, that peaceful, passionate, loving energy, okay? And I feel like that's what you would hope for, is the 2 of Cups. 2 people coming together in love. Like, these are 2 people looking at each other in the eye, in the heart, totally soul to soul. I feel like that's what you really hope for, you know? And I feel like you're trying to stand in your courage, your strength here. You're very independent. You have a lot of drive. I feel like a lot of you are showing up as single because some of you may have been going through a divorce of some sort, or just something about karmic, a karmic partner where you're not getting on the same page. Maybe you're hoping to, I do feel like you are a very independent person with the 9 of Pentacles. You're independent, you know, already. And I do feel like you're very self-confident, but I feel like you're hoping for that spark with somebody, that one that does matches you. You are hoping for someone that matches you, okay, that aligns with you, that sees the same values, has the same morals, you know, that alignment is so important. I feel like that's really what you're hoping for. Let's go to the King of Wands. Okay, that wanted to come out. Okay. 2 more cards for the King of Wands for the possible outcome. Too many cards. 2 more cards, please. There it is. Ace of Wands. Ooh, 7 of Swords, the Devil. Okay, now the best energy. I do see a passionate new beginning here, but there's something about the 7 of Swords and the Devil. Okay. Aries. Okay, this is something about a behavior. There's something about where maybe somebody comes into your life, right? And it feels so right. Like, almost like it's too good to be true. But yet you feel possibly the need to retreat or like walk away before it actually begins, because it's something that may scare you. I don't know why I'm getting that energy. Some of you are like, whoa, this is way too good. Sometimes it's like, you know, when someone feels like it's way too good to be true, and so then you kind of like self-sabotage, or you kind of walk away from it, or just like step away, maybe out of a fear of something, okay? Because the devil is showing up. And the Seven of Swords is something about deception. Be careful if somebody does come in for the possible outcome and it looks very deceptive, or they're just playing mind games. Some of you could end up attracting that. But I feel like it's more so look at your own energy and be the person you actually want to attract. Okay, that's just what I'm getting, because I feel like also you may have this energy where you like your single life, you like to be independent, but sometimes when you do attract this person that you've always wanted, or there's this energy that's like, wow, I like this energy, you may end up being like, wow, this is way too good to be true, and walk away. So I do see that happening for some of you. Like, wow, I have something that's actually matching me. This is terrifying, you know. So that's what I'm getting. All right. So just be the energy you want to attract. Okay, that's what I'm getting. You know. I see you continually shining bright though with that sun card, even through the chaos, which is beautiful. Okay, let's see what we have. We're going to pull an oracle card. Do we have for Aries, please? What do we have for Aries? Death. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. Absolutely. Okay. So I hope this helped, and I hope this resonated with you guys. I will see you guys next time. I love you so much. One love and namaste. Mwah.